start on our back. Have your towel or yoga strap somewhere where you're able to reach it without having to get up. And then find somewhere where you feel really comfortable. When you get there, I'd like for you to close your eyes and take a moment to really arrive, to ground into your space. A moment of mindfulness. We'll start with your breath. Listen carefully. Together, take a really deep breath. Inhale all the way to the top. We're looking for your lungs to expand, for you to open from the inside. Then open your mouth and don't push, just release. 2 more, just like that. It's like energizing your batteries for the rest of your day. Open mouth, release. You got 1 more like that, and you'll start to notice that as you do this, it's starting to get a little easier and easier. Breathe in. Open mouth, release. With your next inhale, all the way to the top, full lung capacity, pull in the air as deeply as you can. When you get to the top, hold it. We're looking for full expansion. See if you can take an extra sip of air in there. There's room. Hold that one too. Then open mouth, release. We'll do that 1 more time. We'll add on. Inhale all the way to the top. Fill up. And hold. Take another sip and hold that too. Now see if you have more room. Take 1 more baby sip. Top it off. Hold. Open mouth, release. Seal your lips and begin your nostril style breathing, your Ujjayi breath. Long breath rolling in through your nose. Then long breath rolling back out through your nostrils. Imagine like really gentle waves rolling in and rolling out. The slower you can make this, the better. The more you elongate your exhale specifically, the more you're starting to tune your nervous system down to its rest and repair mode. It's energizing, like you're being on the charger pad. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're building awareness. Start to notice if your jaws are clenched or if your forehead's cringing, and what if you could relax those muscles? Just let it go. Feel that really gentle texture in your throat as the air is flowing in and flowing out. There's nowhere else you can be. There's nothing else that you need to do. For now, you're in the exact place that you're meant to be. Breathe in. Breathe out. Once you start to bring more awareness to your breath, which we often don't think about, it helps you ground, it helps you become more present. In the prefrontal cortex of our brain is where most of your anxiety, your stress, your worries exist, right? Things that I've done before and things that I still need to do. But when you start to breathe and focus on your breath, especially as you're cultivating a lot more oxygen into your body, you start to shift out of your monkey brain and you start to get a little deeper. That's what we really mean. You're dimming. It's like a light switch in the front of your brain. You become more connected to you, right? The middle part of your brain, the present moment. That's all we really have, guys. Breathe in. Breathe out. With your next inhale, start to find movement in your ankles. Start to draw really big circles through your feet. Open up through your toes. Feel as your ankles are creating movement. I highly recommend that you start your entire day with circles in your ankles before you even roll out of bed. When you draw circles in your joint structures, you're starting to release synovial fluids, which they're designed to cushion you. So it absorbs some of the shock instead of it's going into your bones and joints. It absorbs the shock to cushion and support you. The more circles you roll, the more fluid it starts to get. Breathe and reverse to the other side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Awesome job. Relax your feet and find your hands. Lift them up. Then large circles with your wrist joints. Your hands do so much for you. Set them up for success for the rest of the day. Open and roll. Stay with your breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. You got it. Now reverse. Roll the other way. At first it might feel a little stiff, maybe a little clicky, maybe there's a few gentle pops, and that's all normal, guys. It starts to melt away the more fluid you make it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Very good. Relax your hands. Pull them in front of your chest and interlace your palms. I want the knuckle part of your hands to be touching. Then reach and flip your hands inside out. Inhale, lift like you're trying to lift your ceiling a little higher. Raise the roof. Your shoulder blades are lifting off the ground as your scapulas are sliding away from one another. On your exhale, hands go all the way overhead. Breathe in, get a little longer, full body stretch. On your exhale, large circle, release your hands like you're drawing a snow angel into the ground. Feel your shoulders massage. And guys, pull your right knee into your chest and hang onto your knee. Pull your knee towards the outsiders of your shoulder socket. You're pressing your low back into the ground, and then dorsiflex your foot. Breathe in like you're trying to stamp through your heel, a lot of energy. On your exhale, point your toe. You got it. Inhale, dorsiflex. Exhale, point. Move through your toes, guys. Inhale, lift. Exhale, point. Feel as there's pressure in your low back. As you're giving a little more pressure through your low back, there's muscles back there, there's tendons back there. And if you sit a lot, your back tends to get really tight. This is a good place to start to release some of the stress, and we'll work through it today. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice job. Right foot, send it all the way up to the ceiling. And check it out. Here go your options. You can interlace your hands behind your kneecap, and then just gently guide the foot closer to your chest. If you want a little more, walk your hand a little higher up to your calves. This exaggerates this. If you want even more than this, then you should have a towel, excuse me, or a yoga strap. Hook it to the ball mount of your foot. You got options. When you find yours, on a scale of 1 to 10, we're looking for about a 7. Discomfort, stretch, or tightness in the leg, right? I'm not forcing it all the way through, but I'm also not just dilly-dallying with it. I'm finding where I feel that tension, and I'm gonna work through it to release. Breathe in. Soften your leg, breathe out. You're here for another breath. Breathe in. Relax, breathe out. Full circle. It's a give and take, guys. And all we do is take. Then there's no more room to put in, right? Whatever you release, it creates more room for what comes later. Gently release, bend the knee, and then you can put the yogi strap or towel above your head if you used it. Right knee, really large circles around. I like for that knee to almost brush the ground out to the side. Roll. Your hip joint is the biggest joint structure in your physical body. So by drawing circles in your hips, you're setting it up for success for the rest of the day. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good team. Reverse roll the other way. Breathe. Breathe in. Roll. Breathe out. push and pull. Last one. Push and pull. Nice. Hang on to that right knee. Be gentle. Supine twist. Knee folds all the way over to the side. If this is a lot, if you have a pillow, you're always welcome to put the pillow right under the knee for support. And you just lay it on there or stack your hips as much as you can, whatever works for you. Encourage so your hips are on top of one another. Option one is to square your shoulders out so you're still gazing straight up. Really good twist in your rib cage. You're opening your lats, your intercostal muscles, your obliques, or reach and look to your right. A rinse from your tailbone all the way to the crown of your head. What can you get rid of? Breathe in. Breathe out. Soften into it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, guide your knee back through center. Give it a hug. And guys, easy as that. We'll switch. Release the left leg. Pull your hands in back through center. Interlace your palms and push inside out. Raise the roof. Lift your shoulder blades up. Inhale. Exhale, overhead. Get long. Take a full body stretch. Hands open, snow angels down by your side, and left knee, pull it in through your chest, and then gently out towards the side, towards the shoulder socket. It creates more room, already an external rotation. Breath guides. Inhale, lift. Exhale, point. Inhale, lift. This is really active in your foot. Exhale, point. Inhale, lift. Exhale, point. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, point. Nicely done. Extend your leg all the way up to the ceiling. Options go. Hang onto the back of your knee and pull. Maybe your calves. Pull. Maybe you have your yogi strap or towel. On a scale of 1 to 10, find the 7 in the hamstrings. Keep your low back down on the ground. Breathe in. Can you get this guy just a little closer as you breathe out? Breathe in. Breathe out. Stay with that breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Gently guide it back. Release. Bend that knee. And circles when you're ready, large circles through the hip joint. Press your glutes, it's your gluteus medius and maximus into the ground. Push and roll. You got it. Breathe with it. 3, 2, nice work. 1, and reverse. Roll. 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Pull both of your knees in through your chest. Hang on to the back of your thighs. Option 1 is rock through the length. You're massaging through your directors. Put a little bit of pressure into your back and then rock your way up. If that's a no-go for you, that's totally cool. In that case, you're gonna roll to either one of your sides, and then I'll meet you guys in a tabletop pose. Take another. All right, when you're ready, cross your ankles, flip, tabletop. In tabletop, we're looking for the alignment, shoulder on top of your wrist, your hips on top of your knees, spine. Inhale, look up, drop your belly and point your tailbone. You're creating a stretch through the front line of your rib cage. Open those guys up, and then create a lot of room through your collarbone. Open your chest. On your exhale, push to round. Tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin. Use your strong hands to push the ground away from you so your shoulder blades behind you slide down your back. Create a dome. Do 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Try not to rush. Inhale, last one. Lift all the way up. Rock through that collarbone. Create room in your pectorals. Exhale, push to round. Inhale, bring your spine to a neutral place. Right foot kickstand it behind you. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, shift your entire body back. Push through your heel. We're looking for strength in your arms. We're looking for length in your calves. Feel the arch of your foot open. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, hinge forward. Lift your right foot to hover in line with your hip. From here, we'll bend the knee and then dorsiflex your foot. You're pushing the heel to the top of the sky. Breathe in. And then lift a little higher. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Very good. Right knee, roll it to the right. Hold it up. Then rotate to the ceiling, to the side, to the ceiling, to the side. Do two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rotate. You got one more. Inhale, lift and squeeze. On your exhale, runner's lunge. Pull the knee to the side and then step to the outside edge of your right hand. Left leg behind you. Step it back one, step it back two. Create room in your hips. Your hands, walk your way up. You can be on top of your fingertips, or if it feels better, maybe on your knuckles. Elongate your spine and lift your rib cage. Okay, team, your job is to let gravity do its work. Let it pull your hips down. If you feel any tension, which I do, what if you could not fight it, but just rest into it? Your breath will help. Breathe in. Soften it, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nicely done. Hips, shift them back. Ideally, your hip stacks on top of this back knee, and then walk your hands a little closer under your chest for support. Dorsiflex your right foot up. Cushion your knee, meaning, look, it's not locked out. It's gently bent, and then elongate the spine. Feel this in your hamstrings, possibly your inner thighs. If you sit a lot, your hammies tend to get really tight, and then they pull on your low back. This is fantastic for releasing stress from your low back, you guys. If you're starting to feel like, ooh, I'm getting achy in my back, stretches like this, pairing it with your breath, takes about 2 minutes, and throughout your day will help you tremendously. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, walk your way forward. Place your right hand on top of your right knee, and then watch, guys, circles with your hip joint, ankle joint, knee joint. Roll. Roll 3. Roll 2. Last one, and roll it back. Roll 3. Roll 2. And 1. Nice work. Bring it back through center. Place your right hand down. Push back into your knee, and then right foot, just sweep it to meet your left. We'll even you out. Okay, guys. Left leg, extended behind you. Breathe in. On your exhale, shift back. Push through your heel. Feel your calves lengthen. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, shift forward and lift the hip. Bend the knee. Dorsiflex your foot and activate your back. Inhale, push, lift a little higher. Exhale, left knee to the left. Don't let it drop. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull. You got one more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull. And runner's lunge. Use your core to stamp it down. Good. Back foot, step 1, step 2, create length. Now, maybe your foot is not this far. Totally okay. Do whatever works for your body. But whatever we don't want is for your foot to be behind. That's a lot of pressure in through your shin, not meant to be there. And now you're not really opening your inner thighs. So at least the bare minimum is knee over ankle, or maybe a little further up. Cool. Wiggle it. Look at your own body to find your alignment. Pull your hands under your chest and lift. Now let gravity take your hips. Breathe in. Soften into it. Breathe out. Breathe in. Where can you give? Breathe out. With your next breath, Shift your hips back, stack your hips on top of your back knee as close as you can get it. Hands will walk right under your chest. They're just serving like poles and support. Okay, guys, lengthen your spine, and this is what I mean. If it's rounding, push your tailbone back, then left foot dorsiflex it up. Notice the gentle bend in my right, or rather my left knee, right? It's not hyper locked out. That's a lot of pressure in your knee joint backwards. It doesn't go that way. Unlock it, and now you're lengthening through all the stuff that needs it and deserves it. All the stuff. That's the scientific term, all the stuff. Your muscles, your tendons, your ligaments, even your fascia, your tissue. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Ooh, one more breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice work. Walk your way forward, then back into that left knee. Left hand finds your left knee, and we're looking for circles. Ankle, knee, hip. Go get them. Roll. Roll. You got it. If you're a runner and you go on runs, or especially if you run on concrete, circles in your ankle, knee, and hip joints are kind of a non-negotiable for you. It again releases fluids in the joints. It creates more support. So then that stress and shock as you're stepping one foot after another, it doesn't travel up your back. It's supported. Reverse circles the other way. Roll 3. Roll 2. Roll 1. Nice work. Left hand meets the ground. Shift your hips back and use your core to sweep that left foot to meet the right. When you get there, rock your hips side to side. Very good, guys. Okay, let's get your chest. Inhale your right hand all the way up to the sky. Rotate open. Look towards your hand and notice if your hip has started to shift out to the side. Do your best to square it. Breathe in. On your exhale, hand behind your back, half bind. You're opening your rotator cuff in the shoulder, your pectorals, because we're hinging forward for most of the day. This is a great place to create a little balance. Breathe in. On your exhale, can you twist a little more? Inhale, right hand travels to the sky. On your exhale, thread your needle. Arm reaches under the left. Release the side of your face and your shoulder. Option 1, this is it. Option 2, you're going to use your left hand on the ground to push to rotate. Or if you want a little more through your side body, walk your hand up and then diagonally across your mat. So your bicep stacks on top of your ears. Wherever you are, take a deep breath in. On your exhale, see if you can twist a little more. Use your ground. Pull your left hand back if you took this variation. Strong arm, press the ground away. Inhale, reopen, lengthen. Exhale, simply release, and we just switch you out. Inhale, left hand up high. Take this slow, guys. You see how my hip automatically wants to go that way? I actually have to look at my reflection to be like, okay, square it. It's a good reminder. Breathe in. On your exhale, hand behind your back, half bind. Opening your shoulder, pectorals. Breathe in. Exhale, can you twist a little more? Rinse your neck. Inhale, left hand up high. You guys are doing great. Exhale, thread your needle. Reach under as long as you can go. Side of your face and shoulder meets the ground. You got the same options. Option 1, your right hand stays right here. You can push or walk it up and then diagonally across. Pick what works for you. Breathe in. Twist a little more, breathe out. You're lengthening through your side body, your intercostal muscles. Guys, these are all your respiratory muscles. We're opening them so they support you throughout the day. Breathe in. Breathe out. Guide your hand back under your shoulder if you took that variation. Press into the ground. Inhale, left hand high, reopen. Exhale, place it down. Awesome work. All right, you guys, we're gonna end today in a seat. I would like for you to find a comfortable seat, whatever that is for you. You can cross your ankles, you can sit on the pillow, you can sit on your shin, you can sit on a straddle seat. You got so many options. Inhale, hands all the way up high. On your exhale, interlace your palms and flip your hands inside out. Good. Breathe in and look up. On your exhale, look forward and pull your hands to the very back of your head. Open up your elbows and lengthen your spine. Make it a really proud C. Breathe in. On your exhale, don't round your back, just chin to chest, and then watch. Elbows zip in. Can they touch in front of your nose? Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, lift your chin. On your exhale, head pushes into your arms to reopen your pecs. Now stay here for a breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, gently pull your neck back through center. Release your hands and just place them palms facing up on top of your knees. Close your eyes and take a moment. You have set yourself up for success. Physical body, ready to go. Now take a moment to do the same for your mind. When you have a purpose, an intention behind your day, you're in the driver's seat. Then you get to run your day instead of your day running you. So check in. What do you intend to do today? As busy as we are, we tend to overcomplicate this. It can be as simple as, today, I intend to feel damn good all day long. Today, I intend to actively focus on the things that are going well. What do you intend to do today? With your next inhale, pull your hands together. Bring it all the way up to your forehead. This is your built-in GPS system. Once you plug in your destination, if you listen to yourself, it step-by-step guides you there. The same way it got you here today. Breathe in. In gratitude for your practice, bow forward, namaste. Happy Thursday, guys. Great job. See you. I hope you're
awesome. Awesome way to start the day. Thank you, Zofia.
Pleasure. Really.
Thank you, class. Thank you so much.
See you later.
My pleasure, you guys.
Thank you.
Fantastic rest of your day.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming. Maybe I will see you at 1 or maybe next week. Have a great day, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sophia. Bye-bye.
Thank you.